Hello. Okay, maybe now you guys can hear me, huh? Let's actually I'm gonna Hello. Okay, maybe now you guys can hear me, huh? Okay. Let's actually I'm gonna Hello. Okay, maybe now you Oh boy. All right, we gotta stop that. Okay, I'm gonna let that kind of go off, and then I'm gonna share this out really quick. Okay, give me 1 second here. I gotta promote myself here real quick. Paste. Okay, I don't have any way of. Wait, do I even have access to this old? Okay. Alright, so I am right now covering severe weather for Minnesota and then what to expect with the Dakotas right now. We just had this thunderstorm completely bow out on us, and it's just explosive right now, going all the way up to North Branch, even maybe even hitting Pine City and Rush City if it keeps expanding, all the way down to maybe even Faribault, seeing some damaging winds, and then obviously the Twin Cities Metro just getting slammed. Um, I'm gonna go on Twitter, and credit goes out to whoever's video it is, so I don't want to cause any issues there. But yeah, this was what it was like in Minneapolis just a short while ago. Um, this was right next to Target Field, as you can see, just an absolute downpour. Um, and some fairly high winds there. Guy Weather Gamer up kind of by Cambridge. Some pretty dark winds there. Again, this was the severe thunderstorm warning that went out just a little over 15 minutes ago, up to 70 mile per hour winds, and that is pretty much confirmed by a lot of large, healthy trees getting blown down. I saw a couple of lampposts as well get knocked down in western Hennepin County. Quarter-size hail is also possible with this. Definitely not an ideal situation there. Again, upper Midwest weather in Waconia. I think I'm saying that right. Pretty strong winds there as well. And then if we look at radar again here, I'm going to close that for just a second. I'm live right now. What's up?
Oh, actually?
Yes.
Okay,
So yeah, we do have again a Boeing segment of thunderstorms. Again, going through the North Metro, northern Anoka County. We'll be heading out into the Stillwater area very shortly. There is still reason to believe that there is strong winds above 50 miles per hour with this storm. The heavier precipitation will be up kind of in North Ramsey County, South Anoka County, kind of more heading into Hugo, Woodbury, Stillwater. Those are the next places. If we go kind of ahead in the radar loop, we see by 9:10 it is in western Wisconsin at this point, and still looks pretty menacing. I don't know why it's picking up some more rain there, but maybe some showers may linger throughout. And then that is kind of what to expect for the next 30 minutes or so. The worst, if you are in western Twin Cities metro area right now, the worst has passed. There may still be some frequent lightning, and maybe some more heavy rain, but the worst is over right now for western Twin Cities. If you're still in eastern Twin Cities metro area, continue taking shelter. Again, it has been confirmed that the storm is producing winds above 50 miles per hour. If we go out to South Dakota, this is the line of storms that we, or the National Weather Service, has been more concerned about. With how unstable the air mass has got today, with heat indexes well over 100 degrees in parts of Minnesota, especially in southern Minnesota. This storm will still have some energy as it works its way east into Minnesota over the next few hours. This is the system that I am most concerned about. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is the reason why we are under an enhanced risk, is for this storm. It has been occasionally producing some tornado warnings down in the southern part of the storm there, south of Pierre, South Dakota. Let's go to Now Radar. That will give us a more accurate depiction of what's going on there. Even if we go into models, this was... Actually, they just updated the models here. This is really nice. Maybe they did. X26. Okay. So it doesn't really pick up anything. It isn't showing what is currently happening, but we do see this MCS kind of pick up a little bit more. I don't know why it's... Let's just go to this run, because I think this run's a little bit more accurate about what's going on. So this was a model that ran, or was updated as of 1 p.m. this afternoon. And it does show kind of those scattered thunderstorms and pretty much what we're seeing right now. A few scattered thunderstorms that bowed out, and then we see the bowed out MCS starting to form out in central South Dakota. And as we kind of continue on into tonight, this is a lot later than what it was originally expected. Okay, hold on. It's not... Let's go through a few different models here. Okay, so let's go back to AccuWeather here. So my main thing, which is kind of what the models are starting to show, which may be more of a better case scenario, is the fact that because we had this huge thunderstorm kind of develop pretty quickly and pretty intensely, producing those 70 mile per hour winds, a lot of this energy may have been eaten up, because it went through a good chunk of central to southern Minnesota, especially in the western parts, and really just kind of, like we saw, exploded. Even still, I would still be concerned that the MCS will still be on its way, and it will still impact at least western Minnesota. Whether or not the National Weather Service does end up putting out another severe thunderstorm watch for western to central Minnesota, I think is still kind of up in the air. Again, some of these models not really showing much going on anymore around the midnight hours, and even if something went on, by the time the storm hit the Twin Cities, central Minnesota, St. Cloud area, it wouldn't be too horribly strong. Let's see what other models are saying, just for the kick of it here. So yeah, it looks like now even the chance of an overnight storm doesn't really seem likely anymore. These storms kicked off way earlier than what models were showing, so and again, I've been at work all day, so I haven't been able to check the models or really check what is going on with severe weather at all. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to change my wording. I'm going to backtrack on my statements here, just because this is new information for me. I'm just learning this all now. I would say what we saw tonight may actually be the worst that we will see for the next 24 hours. I take all these models pretty lightly since they're all kind of wonky in their own world. But even this is showing, I do not want to sound big, even this is showing what we're seeing right now. You know, a bowed out line of thunderstorms in the Twin Cities Metro. Hello, Hazel. Would you like to say something? Or are you just going to walk by and block my voice from reaching my live stream? Okay. Anyways. So we do see that bowed out line of thunderstorms in South Dakota. And nothing really hits us anymore. So I think that is good for us. But yeah, I definitely saw what we just saw in the Twin Cities metro area was not great. I know even in Wilmer, we ended up seeing some 3.7 inch hail reports here around this area. I'm trying to zoom in on Wilmer here. I don't know why I'm blanking out on where Wilmer is, but I know definitely in this area of Minnesota, so it's St. Cloud and Sauk Rapids, St. Joseph, all right here. Just to the west of that, we did see some pretty large hail. And that ended up continuing out east and now is a bowed out segment here in the Twin Cities. Again, I want to reiterate for anybody that may be watching, if you are in the Twin Cities right now, continue to take shelter. I don't know why this shows. Okay. Continue to take shelter as, I mean, we're now, let me update this and see if it refreshes. Okay. This looks a little bit better. Okay, so if you are in Oak Park Heights, Woodbury, Chicago City, I think I'm saying that right. I am horrible at pronouncing some of these Minnesota names. Continue taking shelter. I'm going to go on my phone here and just see what we got going on. Because, yeah, I mean, this system is super bowed out. Thankfully, it looks like all the new severe thunderstorm warnings that go up all the way towards almost Pine City, all the way down to Red Wing here. Zoom in on that a little bit more. There is severe thunderstorm warnings right here, but thankfully they're brought down a little bit. Now we're only seeing or expecting up to 60 mile per hour winds, and it is all radar indicated now. Thankfully, there is plenty of power outages though. It looks like Sherburne County, we got about 10% of the population there, or about a little over 2,500 people without power in Sherburne County. Looks like, standby, Wright County, about just under 2,500 people without power there. And okay, it's just not gonna let me. Hennepin County looks like there is quite a few people out. I'm trying to get the data for that. I'm new to this live streaming stuff, if you can't tell. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. All right. Carver County, about almost 9,000 people without power. And Hennepin County, 54,000 people without power right now. We do have a damage report out of Deep Haven, Minnesota in Hennepin County. Via Twitter, multiple trees down and numerous power outages down there. And then another one in Medona, Minnesota in Dakota County. We have a large pine tree uprooted and leaning on power lines. So apparently up in North Metro, kind of North Branch area, somebody has reported that trees are down everywhere and our roof is ripped off. Let me go on Twitter and try to find what they're talking about here. Just stand by here just for a second here. So it looks like the state fair is flooded, or parts of it have flooded here. Okay, you stay off, please. Alright, so yeah, Weather Gamer 21, which I believe he's in northern Minnesota here. Power out, trees down everywhere, roof is destroyed. Definitely not a good thing there. Limitless Media in Bloomington. Looks like some large trees have been knocked over. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable branch right there that has been knocked over. Footage near New Ulm about an hour ago. Looks like maybe a brief tornado. Saw something like that. Seth at the fair. Looks like we got definitely some flooding there. Nothing too horribly major, but definitely those heavy rains will cause stuff like that. Look at this rainbow right here from the National Weather Service, or from yeah, multiple people in the cities reporting even double rainbows. I mean, that's pretty pretty. Calm after the storm here. Let me try to see if I can't find some more pictures for you guys here as I scrounge through. So I mean, this tonight is going to be very beautiful for people down in the cities right now. Sure, plenty of chances for rainbows if you're in the cities and the storm has passed. Definitely go outside and take some photos of the rainbows, because those are always fun to do. Okay, so, I'm gonna go to give me 1 second here. I'm sure they have storm damage. Okay, so yeah, this was an hour ago at this point, but this was a video that I saw that made me go live, because, I mean, this is pretty intense, as you can see. I'm just going to turn that off there. So, I mean, these are pretty healthy trees right here. Just snapped almost right at the base there. And you see the lamppost has fallen over, and this tree also falls over as well. This was in western Hennepin County. I mean, those are some pretty big trees that are just being tossed like paper right now. Can't make out what city that is on the water tower there, but yeah, what a storm for sure. I think that's it for damage report. There were some gustnadoes in Hector a couple hours ago. But yeah, let's take a look here one more time. I want to make sure that you guys can see this. Okay. We're going to take a look at some more models here, just to kind of what to kind of expect for the rest of the night here. Do I dare go and look at GFS? So GFS is depicting rain throughout much of central Minnesota to the um, through the Twin Cities metro area there. Um, but yeah, I think there's not going to be enough energy in the atmosphere anymore for a lot of storm development. Now, I could be wrong. I'm not a meteorologist. I've taken a couple meteorology classes in my life, but I am no way an official meteorologist. I'm just trying to relay information and my opinions on what to expect. I try to make that as clear as I can. But yeah, I mean, storms were supposed to fire off at 11 p.m. and it looks like they came a lot earlier. So I think, at least for right now, Minnesota will be safe from the storms tonight. It does look like Xcel Energy is already out and about. The IKEA flags in Bloomington are almost basically ripped off of their flags. Or flag posts. Yeah, let me re-verify what we're kind of seeing in the Dakotas there. Okay. Trying to take a better look at what we're seeing in South Dakota. Because the storms out in South Dakota right now look pretty healthy, but they are still hundreds of miles away. They're about 400 miles away from where we are right now. And here, let me take a look at what we're seeing for dew points right now. Yeah, dew points in the mid to upper 60s, and then to the north of us, like in Sauk Center, dew point of 76, Wilmer 70, Litchfield 66. So I mean, there's still some energy left in terms of moisture. So I will keep monitoring the situation. I do have a Twitter. It is let me actually get the name here. I do have a Twitter that I do repost severe weather, mainly in the Minnesota area. T-Bill, or T_Bill18. That's my Twitter handle. I do have a job outside of weather, so I may not be awake when storms happen at 1 in the morning if they do end up coming over here. But I mean, like I said, models right now are not really showing these storms coming anywhere near the Twin Cities metro area or central Minnesota. Southern Minnesota, it looks like you may see that MCS come through, but as it reaches the Twin Cities metro or southern Twin Cities metro, it looks like it will pretty much fizzle out by the morning commute. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to share right now. I just wanted to go live quick since that was a little bit more information to put that I wouldn't be able to fit in a video. And like I said, I do post updates on Twitter if severe weather does end up happening again in Minnesota. I will try to post those. Yeah, I think this is going to be kind of the end of the live stream here. I don't really have, like I said, anything else to share. I don't even know if it's still broadcasting because it says it's just not showing anything anymore. Alright, well, I'm going to end my stream here.